excuse me, Dr. Pepper. Morning, everybody. Jason, Hollis Farms. It has cooled off a little bit this morning. It almost feels like deer season. I don't believe the wind is hardly blowing. It is clear. The moon is out. We got the bow in the back seat. I hadn't done this in a long time, a lot of years. Bow hunting turkeys. Got the Mathews Mission Hammr back there. I believe it'd be the perfect little bow for turkey hunting too. It's just short and compact. Got me a few decoys. Like I said, I usually don't use them, but to do this bow hunting deal, I want to use them. So I'll hustle on down there, get everything set up, got the blind set up, and hopefully them turkeys that came in yesterday will come back, get on this decoy and we get lucky. Hoping to at least get some good footage. We had some decent footage, but some good footage with the new camera. So anyway, I'm pretty early, not just too early, but I'm pretty early. Got to get in there and get everything set up and slip in this blind, see what happens. Alright, y'all, we locked and loaded. It'll be a good day. There's two of them that's gobbling pretty good. The crows have been so loud I ain't hardly been able to hear. One of them getting pretty close back this way. I think them crows was dive bombing on him, I don't know. Let these crows settle down before I call anymore. Let's be patient. Alright, y'all, that was a long one. I was in there before daylight and it is fixing to be 1 o'clock. Pretty good bit of gobbling this morning. 2 of them got close and then they just kind of drifted off. I don't know what they had on their mind. It wasn't me. Then that hen came through. I thought maybe a gobbler was behind her, but she was by herself, and I'd made my mind up about 10 o'clock. I said, I'm going to stay till 12. Exactly 12, and I'm going to get my stuff and get out of there. And I leaned up in the blind where I could see all the way, both ways, and saw that gobbler standing there like a statue. He stood there for a minute. I know he was checking them decoys out. One reason I don't like decoys, but with that bow, I thought I probably need to use one where I can get him up on there and let him come in and commit to it where I can get a good shot. But anyway, he got up there about 60 yards, and I had my shotgun with me, and I started to shoot him. And I said, no, I'm going to shoot him with my bow or not shoot him at all today. Maybe different another day. But anyway, he just he broke down. I don't know if I got it on video yet, I ain't looked, but he broke down into a strut, and I said, he's mad. He's finna come on into that strutter. Apparently he done been whooped before or something, because he kind of drifted off and skirted along the edge and went right around us. Had it happen a ton with decoys before, and strutters, jakes, funky chicken, I don't know, whatever. So a lot of times these turkeys down here, they mean, boy. But anyway, I still feel like bow hunting, you better off with a decoy. And next time he liable to run right over it. You just don't never know. But anyway, I'm about to pass out. I am hungry. I got to find me something to eat. Alright, y'all, so here's what I did. I stopped by the bakery, gonna get me a sausage cheese ball or 2. One for catch up on breakfast and then one for lunch. They was out. So look what I got a large sweet tea, and look what I had to resort to. A dozen glazed donuts. Look at that. Man, it is 1:30 in the afternoon, and that tastes just fresh as can be. I'm not gonna eat all of them right now. I'm gonna carry some home to the wife and them. Cody loves them little donut holes, and I do too. I got him a dozen of them. Ain't that nice? Man, them donuts were good. Golly. I ate 3 of them. Man, they were good. Oh, I'm gonna talk a little bit about these decoys. I've never talked a lot about them because I don't use them a lot. My camera on? Yep. I've used them off and on in the past, or I'll usually break them out some during turkey season. You know, for years growing up, they were illegal to use. In Alabama, they were illegal for a long time. I still kind of wish they were illegal, but anyway, that don't matter to me, really, how people kill turkeys. But anyway, the best decoy setup that I've ever used, nothing in turkey hunting is 100%, but a jake and a hen has been about my best setup. The funky chicken that I got, y'all seen me use before, it does pretty good, and I like my 80 and X jakes. There's 3 long bears running together up there, and this goes a lot with the decoys too. The reason I chose the strutter this morning is because I've been seeing, I guess it was yesterday, it was 2 long bears together, and then I've seen 3 long bears together up there. I feel like that was the turkeys I heard gobble this morning. I don't think this one I saw was. If either one of them 2 groups would have came out, they would have probably flogged him. But that's the chance you take. And then you take a turkey like that one that came in by itself like that. He was just a little skeptical about coming up in the middle of them. So I've never I've heard a lot of people this year saying they had luck with just one hen. I've never had a whole lot of luck with them. And probably about 85 to 90% of my hunts have been without one. So I guess if you carried them every time, percentage is bound to go up. But these turkeys down here, Mississippi and Alabama, and I'm sure parts of Georgia and Florida, they just downright mean and smart. Anywhere else I've ever traveled in the country, the turkeys ain't like here. I'm just gonna tell you. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but that's just the truth. If you can kill a turkey down here, you can get one anywhere in the world. But anyway, that's my take on decoys. I do like having one. Of course, Sissy, she's gotten pretty doggone good. I don't mind going with her without one. I don't mind going with Cody without one, but I would rather have something out there to take just a little bit of tension off of us, where if he had to move and get his gun or something like that, because that takes practice. That takes years of practice. But that's kind of my take on decoys. And with the bow, I mean, I know you can do it. I probably had a better chance on that turkey with the bow without the decoy, because that field's long and he was coming down it. And here's another thing that I've noticed. If them turkeys would have came straight out and that strutter decoy sitting there kind of surprised him, it probably would have come right in. When I first saw that turkey, he was a long way away and he had too much time to eyeball that decoy and it not really move. I was wanting the wind to blow. The wind had been spinning him a little bit, but it had laid a little bit when he came up through there. So, you know, I've tried it all. I got one of the motorized stake with a remote on it that you can push and he spins and all. It's all fun and all, but I just like, and I like playing with my bow every once in a while. I may not pick my bow up again the rest of turkey season, but every once in a while I get a hankering to do it. I do not really like sitting in them blinds. But I felt like that was my best chance this morning. And them turkeys been coming early, but they ain't on no schedule. They on their own schedules. I would rather be leaned up against the tree, no decoys calling, just me and my shotgun and the turkey. And that's what I'll do most of the time. And I would like the challenge of killing a turkey with my bow without the blind. But they've been tough this year. I need to whack a few more before I do that. But I might try it. But I think in that case, I've got a couple, 2 or 3 more strutter decoys. I want to kind of build me a better one. And I think if I was going to go sit beside a tree, behind a tree with my bow, I would definitely have to have some sort of decoy, whether it be just one hen. One thing I do like about a strutter or a jake, they tend to come in there in fight mode, and when they commit, they usually commit and the fight's on, and you could just about be 10 foot from them and draw and they wouldn't pay you no attention. So that's kind of my take on decoys. I don't know. My favorite way to turkey hunt is just grab me a slate call or box call and my mouth calls and my shotgun, no vest, and just try to get right close to them. And turkey hunting's changed a lot for me since I picked these cameras up. It makes it a lot tougher, especially this new camera. It's so big and heavy. It's different, but it does slow you down on the way I like to hunt. But you know, we get to hunt about every day, so I'm gonna tote my cameras, some sort of camera with me when I go, because I like watching them too when they come in. It's pretty fun. Anyway, my take on decoys. Alright y'all, so we are back on the boat and the wiring a little bit. Got some stuff from my buddy at Lawson Products. These things, he thought these might help me with my wiring. These things are called cable tie bases. They sticky on the back And what you're going to do, you stick them on there, and then you can take the zippy ties, cable ties is the proper name. I call them zippy ties. And then you got something to zip tie them to. So I think I'm going to put one right here. Got to clean it with alcohol first and then stick it on. And run them right there, and we'll be done with them. I'm going to leave them loose enough to where I can unplug them if I need to.
I was watching one video. He said he like used to hunt with a gun, and then like when he was 18 he started bow hunting.
Alright y'all, we're finna try one of these things. Uh-oh, I gotta clean it with alcohol first. See how good it sticks to this rough texture. It ought not be too dirty. Let that dry. See these little things? Let me make sure y'all in view. I think they're gonna work good as long as they stay stuck. I can dry that off. We're gonna run her right there. Man, yeah, stuck like glue. Let's try these out. I gotta get me some cutters. It's gonna work. Slide your zippy tie through there. These are some good ones too. Uh-oh, I pulled it off, didn't I? Must not have been dry enough. I may have messed that one up, y'all. I think it's still a little too damp. Ought to stay. I'm gonna try another. Slide that out of the way. We'll cut it off in a minute. Pretty nifty right there. All I gotta do is trim her off. Good to go. Things right there gonna work pretty good. I left it a little loose right there in case I ever need to unplug it. Of course, them wires just run off in there just like them other wires. I'm gonna end up, I still got these taped over here up under the bottom. I'm gonna try to get my wires in this little rubber part over here. I think it's deep enough. I ain't gonna fool with that today, but that's the next project. I don't think I'm gonna waste these cable tie brackets for that, but that's my plan. Alright, doing a little target practice. You missed the whole time. Glad we put that bale of hay there. Alright, y'all, had a pretty good day today. Had a long hunt this morning, but it ended up being pretty good. Just almost got a shot with the bow. But come home, spend a little time with Cody, shooting the bow, piddling around, and play with the new, what we call them things? Wire tie, zippy tie mounts from Lawson. Them things gonna work out pretty good. But anyway, I'm about to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.